And now, murder plot. Two well-groomed men lean back in their chairs with a look of satisfaction on their faces.
That's understood, then. Henry Ferguson has to die.
Well, it would solve a number of problems, I think, for both of us. I wonder what Dorothea will say about it.
I don't think she'll be difficult.
All women are difficult. Only some are more difficult than others. Well, she should have been here an hour ago. Shall we fill in the time with a drink till she does arrive?
I don't think I know of any better way of filling in time. Shall I do the honors?
If you would. There's the door buzzer now. You open the battle and I'll open the door.
That's fair enough.
You're late.
I make a point of being late. Makes people appreciate you more. Did you know I was coming, Bertram, or is it just coincidence you pouring out those drinks?
I had an idea you'd smell it a mile away and be in here double quick time. I'll help yourselves. We've decided our problem while waiting for you.
Oh? And what did you decide to do?
We're going to kill Henry Ferguson.
Oh. Well, it would simplify matters, I dare say.
I don't think anyone will be too worried if we polish Ferguson off. After all, he is a pretty low type.
A scoundrel of the worst type. And yet I am tickled at some of those sneery little remarks he flings at you, Bertram.
We can get someone else to fling sneery little remarks at me if it pleases you. Ferguson's a blackmailer, first and foremost, and if this were really a civilized country, you'd be able to get a license to kill blackmailers. Well, we're all agreed, then, that he should come to an untimely end?
Passes unanimously, I think.
The question is, how?
Oh, that's up to Bobby here. I don't care if he meets with a fatal accident or becomes the victim of a good old, fashion murder.
I rather favor the latter. I was thinking Mrs. Fanningdale's reception would be a good opportunity. One could stage a very intriguing murder there, a house full of guests, a shot in the night, and then the arrival of the local sergeant demanding who did it.
You favor the simple, direct action sort of murder?
I think so. Though I haven't much experience in the art, I'm sure there'll be something much more satisfying about that sort.
We'll leave it to you, then?
You can do that with confidence, I think. I'll bring my mighty brain to bear on the problem, and in due course I'll lay a plan before you.
You won't want to waste any time, either. Oh, do I observe you looking wistfully at your empty glass, Dorothea?
Perhaps I was. I was thinking, we're a cold-blooded lot, aren't we? Discussing the killing of poor Henry Ferguson as though he were a fly, and not a real flesh-and-blood person who even attempts to make love to me. Oh, thanks. Well, here's hoping the murder of Henry Ferguson won't upset anyone.
It doesn't matter whom it upsets. We're the three people to say what's to be and what's not to be. Therefore, no matter what anyone else says, Bobby will have to arrange to have Henry Ferguson murdered at Mrs. Fanningdale's reception. In the second act, scene 2.